That only my secret cell phone and papers and know how to treat you. You break a heart, shit, walk out danger. What fucking girl come and keep me in the damn neighborhood? I need somebody that so right. If it's how really feel so right. You the girl I've been looking for my whole life. God bless me, I'm glad I got the insight, girl. And I understand life. I need a girl. It's just too satisfied. Whenever I do a thing, girl, caress your brain, get the worries over brain, girl. I'm in the corner to enjoy your pain, girl. I'm persistent tracking you on the same, girl. It ain't the day do I feel live with you. I wanna live with you, stay with you, pray with you, go home and break with you. And then in that time, we'll always make it through. To do what we gotta do. No matter what they say to you, I can straight let you. Like a funeral. Stimulate your mind, stressing your spirits. Be a voice of reason when you ain't trying to hear it. You want it from your spirit, but you love it when you get it. Sit up on the sofa, get it, you want yourself. Tell you right, you would like this. I'm ready when you're ready. That's why I chose you. Because you get that when you're a ride like a soldier. I'm ready for you. No, I'm waiting for the song this time. Hello and welcome back. Sorry for the rude interruption, but emergencies happen here. So back to the subject at hand. Philly, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but what were you saying?
I don't know, I asked you, do you know why the
I can't hear you.
do you know why the president want to build the wall?
Do I know why the president wanted to build a wall? From what he's saying, he wanted to keep out immigrants. But I personally believe that each agenda has a hidden agenda. But what are your thoughts on why he want to build a wall? He basically saying that he doesn't want the immigrants here in America.
To control that, to control the wall?
Is there some way you can make me hear you better in here?
Yeah.
Say again. No, you sound so far away.
You hear me better?
Yes. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
What's going on?
So if he's controlling that wall, he's controlling a lot. Because you're controlling what's going in and out of, what's going in and out of the United States.
Right.
We're not, we're not just talking about groceries,
Right.
We get into talking about drugs. The drugs that's going in and out of the United States. Because of course that is where a lot of the money was coming from. So, but other than that, like, what's wrong with why can't what's wrong with us having a wall?
Right.
Like, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong with it? Why are people so against the wall? Like, why? It's not saying that now you can't you're stuck in the United States. It's not saying that now you're gonna be stuck. It's just saying you got to have a reason to get here. Like, you can't just come. Like I don't see.
Basically, like a king in his castle, you have to have the right means to get past the door.
No, it's like certain things that you need to.
That's the same as being the king or a queen of a certain country. You put up a wall. This is your wall. They build a moat around that wall.
So build a damn wall. Build a wall, and then whatever don't work, tear the damn wall down.
That's what happened with Russia.
What happened with Russia?
Russia had a wall,
Uh-huh.
and they tore the wall down after so much of the whatnots and what have yous, and nobody wanted to keep abiding by the Russian regime. That wall down because they were.
Well, we don't even live like the Russians, or they pay their his way in. People voted for this man
I
as
did.
leader, and everything around him crumbling, but he's still in there. You know, like,
Right.
but like, we don't live. We vote for our. A lot of them other countries would be ran by the same person for decades.
Right.
Ours is 4 years, and then if they get reelected, then that's another 4 years. So it's no more than 8 years to a president serve. So it's not like we about to live 100 years under Trump. Like, no, it is something where you end up keeping the same president. Something it is something like if the government that if something crumbled, then you end up having to keep the same president or something like that. But chances of that, I don't even want to say chances of that is slim because, like, hey, listen, but like how what are you gonna build a wall and then he's gonna kick us out of the United States? Like, he gonna, like, black people now, it's not okay, Mexicans would be considered brown, right? Huh? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what they've been considering them for a while.
But they kick black people out, they kick African Americans out of the United States. What's the chances of that? What are you gonna build a wall and then start slavery all over? Who's gonna allow that?
Um, they've been allowing a lot. They've been allowing a lot. So I'm on the wire. I can sway either way right now.
I think we building this wall because the United States needs to take control over the drugs that's coming, the drugs and guns and all that that's coming in and out of the United States. I
But they're not only coming across the border into the United States. They're coming in many different ways. They're coming in.
right. So this is a wall that goes where? This is a wall that goes all the way around, or is it just Mexico? This border is this wall is going to be around the whole United States, correct? Where it's going to be managed and it's going so boom the wall being built is going to bring jobs because people going to have to guard the wall, right?
Right.
So that's going to bring a lot more jobs to people. Um, I don't know. I don't. I just be watching.
Half of the people too lazy to work anyway. They just want to sit and collect their food stamps.
They say, oh, I found something. They say claims a border wall will stop the flow of drugs into the U.S. They say our southern border. I'm reading off of Time.com. So this is Times Magazine. They say our southern border is a pipeline for vast quantities of illegal drugs, including meth, heroin, cocaine, and fentanyl. Trump said Tuesday. Every week, 300 of our citizens are killed by heroin alone, 90% of which floods across from our southern border. More Americans will die from drugs this year than were killed in the entire Vietnam War. Trump's assertion that 90% of heroin comes from the southern borders appears accurate. Then, Assistant Secretary of International Narcotics and Law Enforcement Affairs, Williams Brownfield, told reporters in 2017 that 90 to 94% of heroin consumed in the United States today comes from Mexico. However, the vast majority of heroin that crosses over from Mexico is smuggled through legal ports of entry, not in the vacant parts of the border that the wall would occupy, according to the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency. Like, why are people so against the wall? Like, I just want to know. Tell me.
But okay, so if they put this wall up, right? They assume that they want to the drug trade that is coming into America, right?
Right.
What about the homemade drugs that are made off of the low grade quality stuff like crocodile? You heard about crocodile, right? The crocodile drug. You heard about that, right?
Well, the homemade drugs?
Yeah, you heard about the crocodile drug, right?
No, I don't know about crocodile drugs.
Okay, so the crocodile drug is made out of gasoline and a whole bunch of other shit that be affecting a whole lot of the people that's going on right now. Right? The crocodile drug is eating inside out. And is breaking down. Is breaking down your body from the inside. I don't know if you see any of these videos where people is there. There's worms crawling out of their body and nastiness.
What crawling out the body?
Worms, maggots, all that shit.
And it comes from what?
It's a drug called crocodile. Like literally all of your skin is eaten off from the inside out. Like your foot is still attached, but all of the muscle and the tissue and all of that shit is gone. Like I've seen some pictures that will totally gross you out of this drug that people have. You seen those videos where the people be leaning so far over you can't understand how they leaning and not moving. Yes, the drug is called crocodile, and it's spelled with a K, not a C.
Right, I see it. Flesh-eating zombie drug.
Listen. When I tell you it's made out of stuff you could get at the store and don't cost nothing at all. And it gives you this so-called amazing high that these people are trying to get that is really like just killing them from the inside out. Like you go to the hospital and you got maggots on the inside of your body crawling out your ears and out, like it's crazy. Like this person had foot over top of a bucket because all of the skin was falling off their leg. You could see their femur and shit. So like, okay, they trying to stop these drugs from coming into the country, but what's going to stop the homemade drugs from when they can't get the manufactured drugs that don't eat your body away? What's going to stop that?
Hey, listen, so you got to work at one thing at a time. Like, come on, like think about it. Like that's like saying police brutality is a problem. They killing black people, and then person saying, well, black people kill black people, do that make that right? Because
It's not just black people.
right,
killing black
I'm
people.
saying that's that with that is like that. So it's like, so what do? So do you let the drugs in because at least they're not
I'm not.
man-made or whatever, which they are because they put shit together. Like you listen, I'm not. Somebody gotta show me why are we so against the wall. Like,
I'm not saying I'm not for the wall and I'm not against the wall. I just want to get that straight right here. I'm not for the wall and I'm not against the wall. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, what's going to stop those engineers from finding another way to get where they want to be? Because most people are self-medicated, and it don't matter how they're self-medicated. They just don't want to be in the reality that they are in right now. They want to be somewhere else. That's all I'm saying.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Trump is wrong for wanting to build a wall. He has his reasons for wanting to build a wall. He says that if he builds this wall, that it's going to stop so much of the drugs from coming in. And so many of our people are not going to die from the drugs that are coming in. But I'm saying, what about the drugs that they're making in their backyard? That's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's all. I'm not saying that he's wrong for making the wall. I'm not saying it's not a good reason to make the wall. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's not a good reason to build the wall so that you stop so many people from coming in, from taking jobs away from people who don't want the jobs. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, if they're not here to understand or want what is here to and offered to you, you know, what's going to stop the backyard botanist from making you this drug that make you feel good, but eat your insides out? What's going to stop the backyard botanist from making this drug that make you don't feel nothing that's going on? What's going to stop the backyard botanist from giving you this alternate reality to give you the pleasures that you feel as though that you should have and don't cost you anything? That's all I'm saying.
Right. Well, drugs are bad for you.
Cocaine is a powerful drug.
And people should say no to drugs.
All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys for tuning in with me right here.
No, you ending it?
Yes, I am at a radio
Hey.
where you can get all your entertainment essentials. I am your host, Machete, and this is Hanging with the PRO. See you next Wednesday, right here, same time, same place. Amen.
And if you are a part of the vested community and you would like to be on the show, then make sure you give Machete a call so you can get right on. So if you are a part of the vested community, please give Machete a call, hit her up on Facebook, Instagram, hit up a radio, send a radio an email at aradio@gmail.com. And we will get you and your crew on the show. Thank you.